What's up everybody, it's Overking here, back with another video, and today we are on the opposite side of spawn, and by the opposite side I just mean us across the mountain. And today we are going to get the shopping district started up, because it's a project that I would like to do some stuff in, and I know other people are already thinking about building shops, and so I am here today to get it started. And in today's episode, a little bit of a summary, like at the start of the video, we're going to dig a giant tunnel, decorate said tunnel, and if there is time I will build a shop. So I'm just gonna hop straight into a time lapse of me digging a giant tunnel because this is gonna be a pain in the ass. So I'll see you guys all once it's over. Alright, and we are back with our beautiful little tunnel made. And honestly, this isn't going to be the main focus of the episode, but the other project we're going to work on is not going to be a time-lapse. As you guys can see, I have a lot of, I wouldn't say practical materials in my inventory, so that can only mean one thing. We are building a shop. And what is one thing that a pig is qualified to sell? Well, a bunch of pork chops. And, oh, it kind of looks like somebody's built something already. We need you to gentrify this area for just 5% of shop profit or a stack of diamonds. You can hire the gentrification company to build your shop for you. Okay, well, I kinda don't need help with my shop. I've got this covered on my own. So we're just gonna, I guess, dig out my own little area for this, because that's an interesting business. I'm going to guess that it's probably Potato, because he seems like the only person on this server to be willing to build something for somebody else on this server. Or maybe it's a group effort? I don't know. Alright, but time to focus up on what we're building today, because this is going to be the first shop, well, I guess the second shop now, kind of waited a little too long to work on this, of this shopping district. And I'm sure, as you can see, there's a lot of weird materials in my arsenal today, and that's because we're building a food truck, which I've never built any kind of vehicle in Minecraft, so this might be a little janky, but I'm going to try my best. I have a few images pulled up of other food trucks. I have my own block palette and everything, and I have a bunch of just visuals to help myself with this, because building a vehicle seems pretty hard in this game. Like, I looked at a little bit of few images on Pinterest, I looked at some stuff on YouTube, and vehicles look very hard to get the scale accurate for, which I think is going to be my hardest part of this. I mean, generally the scale of a build is always my hardest issue with a Minecraft build, but this especially, because if you get the scale off, it just looks so wonky. So I'm going to try my absolute hardest to make this look absolutely fantastic and beautiful. And I don't know if I want to do a time-lapse. Part of me wants to just because I like watching time-lapses, but part of me also doesn't want to because we already had the tunnel this episode. Unless, well, I guess I could just like cut that out, but 2 time-lapse seems like a little much. So I guess going through the process of building it's kind of how I'm going to do this, which is going to be a little jank for you guys watching because never done this before. This is by far a completely new thing to me. I've seen it a few times in YouTube videos, and I've never really done it. But I guess we should probably get started with our parking lot, because every good food truck has to have a place to park. We gotta be legally situated in the area we're in, right? That's just simple logic. So we're gonna get this parking lot put down, and we'll be back in a second. Alright, and with our parking lot laid out, we can kind of get started with this build, because this is going to take some time, because I've got to like start easily with like a bumper, simple stuff. I don't know, cars in real life confuse me, so building a car in Minecraft is not going to be the, I wouldn't say hardest thing, but it's not going to be the easiest thing. It's actually deciding what blocks to use in this palette, because this is a weird palette. I'm just going to come out and say it. This is a very, very weird palette. I guess yeah, I guess that's kind of our front bumper, because I kind of want to do something like this with the copper, because I have to make this look like it would be a car part, not just like it would be, I guess no, because that needs to go up here. Sorry, this is gonna be a lot of me thinking this out, because I'm not trying to copy anything one for one with my references, because this is my build. I don't want to like have to copy people's stuff for it, but also it's weird because there's so many great designs for it that it would just be easier to copy, but copying isn't exactly what I want to be doing here. Well, and by exactly I mean it's not at all what I want to be doing here. What did I just get hit by? Oh, Phantom. I think right here maybe? No, I think it's just a general frame that I need to do here. Yeah, kind of like this. And then if I go over here, copy the same thing on this side, go about 4 wide, 3 or 5. We'll go 5. We'll go 5. 5 is definitely a good number. We'll get some cherry wood in here because we want this to be a brighter build. I want this to pop in the shopping district. I don't want anybody to be able to look at this and not be like, ooh, well, that looks pretty. I'm also going to try to do some of the decoration as we go along with it because decoration is important for this build. It's like it's almost like we're trying to brand a building. But I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to continue getting started on this, and if something interesting comes up with like my thought process with this, I'll pop in. But right now I think I'm kind of just getting in the mindset to build right now, because I think I'm getting a decent idea of what I want to do, because I want to try to build up like this frame as if it's like an actual car. Actually, I'm probably going to destroy the wood here. I'm going to get the frame put in here. It's not going to need too much space on the inside because most of the shop part is going to be on the outside of this build, but we really do need to make this outside look nice, because if it doesn't look nice, then we don't have a good build. And personally, I don't want to do that to the shopping district. I want to be a good builder. I swear, I'm a professional. I'm a professional at this game. And by professional, I mean remotely good at this game. And the bumper. Yeah, we've kind of got that down. I think I'm just going to build up the walls and get to the stage where I decorate, because the walls are pretty simple. I'm just going to put up some walls back here, leave some space for some decoration blocks to go in, replace this down, get some, like, I guess, tables, or, well, drapes down. And I'm just going to keep going through and getting all these main blocks placed in here and making it look like a build, making it look put together. Oh, sorry about that. I was gonna like pop in and like talk and commentate on this because, well, that's kind of what I wanted to do, but I kind of just got into the form of building. I changed up what I was originally going to do. I decided to switch to a mangrove wood instead of the cherry wood because the cherry wood was just too bright. There's no real interior to this place. It's kind of just like all on the outside. The inside is just for show. Nobody cares about the inside. But here we are, technically the first, wait, no, not technically, the first real shop in the shopping district, because this weird thing exists. But we're fully stocked up on pork chops. I can finally offload the hundreds of stacks of these I have into this shop, and the server can finally have food, which will be absolutely fantastic. And also, we have our first shop built. I've never really gotten a chance to build one of these on this channel, where I actually plan on selling stuff that would somewhat be fairly consistent, I guess, because most of the time the shopping district just dies in servers I play on. But I don't plan on letting that happen this time. So we have the first shop. It's a beautiful food shop. And Potato had a decent idea to add leather to this and just name it beef jerky and then sell that too. So I'm probably going to do that, but I have to make a few more trips out to the farm so I can get some backup supply back here. Ooh, okay, we're not doing that right now. How about we don't blow up the shop I just built? It's like a test and a rite of passage. If the shop can survive the first creeper, it should be fine. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to reload this every once in a while because food is a very scarce thing on this server, and a lot of people really want it. But hopefully that'll be all. And I think that's all for me for this episode. I've been working on this episode for a while, I'm not even gonna lie, because I've been taking some breaks because of school and stuff like that, and the semester ending, but also this tunnel and this have taken forever to gather, like, copper for. Aging it took, I think, 2 days of my time, and there's been a lot of time that has gone into this shop, and even down to the farms and stuff like that I've built to get everything ready. But I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. Had a lot of fun with this one. It's still going to be very interesting to see our shopping district grow, considering we have all this space for shops and stuff to pop up. And it seems like a lot of people really want to start building some shops. So, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye!